Hello everyone. I'm not sure if you can see how bad the paint job is on little Blue 2. As you can see, the clear coat that they had put on here has peeled all throughout the car. It's really bad. The whole car is like that. You can see it right up here. And see it's basically eating through or has flaked off. Even here on the door. And it's like that around the whole car. So the proper way to fix this is to probably have it sanded down, re-primer the car and repaint it. But that could run several hundred to as much as $1,000 or more, which I don't really want to spend on this car. I only paid I guess about like what, $700-800 for it. So spending $1,000 on a paint job is not something I'd like to do on this vehicle. So I'm looking at cheaper alternatives, and that's what we're going to attempt to do with this episode. As you can see, I have a can of clear coat that I have bought, Rust-Oleum clear coat, for about $4 from Walmart. The plan is to try to wet sand this down a little bit and spray the clear coat and see how that works out. So stay tuned and we'll find out. Okay, rather than doing the whole vehicle and having it not turn out, I'm going to try this little back section right here. You can see this is the rear of the vehicle, and I'm just going to try a little spot here to see if it even makes a difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to wet it down, and we're going to sand it with a really fine sandpaper here that I've wrapped up in a sponge. And basically we're just going to try to sand it a little bit and smooth it out. Then let it dry. And put some clear coat on it and see how bad it looks. So go ahead and try to finish sanding it and we'll see what happens. As you can see, I've wet sanded the whole side here. You can see how when it's wet it doesn't look too bad. So I'm hoping that when I put the clear coat on there, it'll at least look like this and not like it does when it's dry, because when it's dry you can really see the missing clear coat and the vehicle looks really bad. So we'll try it out and see what happens. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but you can see that where I wet sanded it, I really scratched it up now. So you can see my scratch marks from the sandpaper, even though I use really fine sandpaper. So hopefully the clear coat that we're going to be spraying on here will remove that and make it look nice. Otherwise, I made the car look even worse. Okay, here are the results. As you can see, we can still see where the colors don't match. I think it looks better than it did before, but I also had like a lot of runs and stuff. So it looks better than before, but really you can still see that the clear coat had faded, and I think that spraying it with the clear coat from the can there did not fix the problem. The real way to correct this problem would be to have the car repainted. They'd have to sand it down, primer it, and then paint it so it'd be nice and smooth. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of the car, the rest of the van, using the clear coat because I've already started it. But I wouldn't recommend doing this unless you're like me and don't really care. So this is what we've got.